Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our program English Center Point Show. I am Shahrul Islam Rocky here as a presenter. It's our first episode. We will discuss about English. How can we learn English? How can we keep it in ourselves? Let me introduce our today's guest. He is a web developer, CEO and founder of webnewsdesign.com. His name is S.A. Farooq. Assalamu alaikum sir. How are you?
Walaikum salam rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Shukriya, alhamdulillah. I am over the moon by the grace of Almighty here. And really, I am very happy to see here. What a fantastic environment and what a really interesting program here.
Sir, we know very well English is very important language for us. Actually, if anybody wants to be a good English speaker, how can he learn English?
Well, sir, English, really, it's an important thing. Because without English, we can survive ourselves with our foreigner clients. Since I am a web developer, so I am to contact with my foreign clients. If I would like to do anything with them, I need English. Now, everyone isn't a freelancer, everyone isn't a web developer. Someone is a businessman, someone is a doctor, someone is a student. So, why will they learn English? We learn English because most of the students would like to go abroad. If you would like to go abroad, they need English. Because after going there, they can't do anything without English. Because English is a medium of communication. Without English, he or she can't do anything. That's why it's most important. And I'd like to mention you that I'd like to specify that for what will you learn English? Every single day we are to face many problems and we need solution. Most of the solution in this world in English. If you go Google, everything is English. Yes, there is a few information in Bangla, but there are most of information in English. That's why I think we should learn English. And we can keep it ourselves. How? If you practice everything in English, it's one and only way to keep it into yourself. Except it, there is no way. It's my point of view.
I watched some video contents on YouTube. Lots of motivational speakers motivated us. If anybody wants to be a good English speaker, they have to practice more and more. They have to practice regularly. My question is that if anybody wants to be a good English speaker, he or she has to close everything?
Well, Ryan, it's a fantastic question. Not only you, but also more or less everyone thinks, oh, I see. If I learn English, if I have to learn English, I have to close everything. No, it's not a right way. Mind it, 24 hours makes a day. 24 hours, not 1, 2, 5 or 10. 24 hours make a day. If you are a student, you have excuse you. You have to go to school, you have to go to playground, you have to play with your friends. Yes, everything you will do. Definitely, you have to do it. Only 1 hour you can allot to learn English. This hour only for English, nothing else. Isn't an impossible thing. Isn't an impossible thing because it's possible. You have to sleep more or less 6 to 7 hours, fine. Rest of hours you have to go to school, fine. Rest of hours you have to go to playground to feel, to hang out with your friends, fine. You have to spend your time with family members, fine. Except it, you can allot 1 hour for English. If you can do it regularly, I believe that definitely you will be a good speaker in English.
Well, sir, if they want to practice regularly, how can they start?
Well, they can start. There are many ways to start. Like, if you are a student, you have to learn many things. You have to study, going to school. Accept it. How you will communicate with your parents, with your friends, with your neighbor or relatives. It can be anything. You have to do it in English. Like what we do after meeting anyone. Hi, how are you? From where have you come here? Nice to meet you. Glad to meet you here. See you again. Those type of things. English isn't a rocket science that it's impossible to learn. Really, believe me, it's possible. But one thing is most important, that you have to practice regularly.
Dear viewers, write your district's name from where you are watching this program. Thank you. Actually, lots of English coaching center in Dhaka city. Lots of students come to learning English. After coming, they stay this coaching center 3, 4 or 6 months. After that, they leave this place. My question is that why they leave this place?
Well, what is going in Dhaka city? It's the reality. I was also a student of a coaching center. I'd like to secret its name. Who are students? Who are running students. They can learn English by their textbook. Nevertheless, they are to get admitted in a coaching center because they don't know how to start. They would like to get a roadmap, path. Oh yes, I should start the point. After going there, they are given guarantee. I saw a poster, likhito guarantee. How is it possible? I am a student. If I don't have an intention, that means I am not interested, or I have no enough time, or I can't reading something. How will they give me guarantee? I don't believe it. Everything depends on you. How long you are able to invest your time here to learn English. So I don't believe it. If who are doing it, they can understand, they can say properly actually what they want to do.
Sir, we knew about I, O, you, she, they, and WS question, what, when, where, why, how, whom, who, which. Actually, how can we practice by this subject and WS question?
Well, suppose I'm a web developer. If I practice, that means how I practiced. I am a web developer. I am not a web developer. Am I a web developer? Am I not a web developer? Well, except there are 9 WS questions. If I practice, for what am I a web developer? When am I a web developer? How am I a web developer? Why am I a web developer? If we practice in this way, except, well, let me know, except 9 WS question, are there any WS question? No. What we ask each other, we are around this matter. We can't go out of this matter. So why can't we speak in English? If we practice this way, I believe that it's possible to practice English, to say something in English.
Dear viewers, thank you so much for commenting your districts names here. English is international language and English isn't our mother language. That's why lots of students think English is very difficult language. Please tell me something about this system.
Well, at first, when someone thinks English is difficult, she is so far from English. If you think English is really easy and it's possible to achieve, you are more or less 50% advanced. If you think that, no, I can't do it, your brain will give you a signal, it's difficult. What we do, what we will do, everything depends on my brain. So if I think, no, English is easy, English, it's possible to learn English, then you can do it. Now, who thinks that it's difficult? Because it's my observation, my point of view, they don't practice. They would like to be English speaker overnight. No, it's not possible. You have to clean. You have to practice regularly. And whatever you do, whatever you would like to do, everything will be in English. Oh, some main things. As a human being, as a Bengali, I mentioned as a Bengali because we feel shy. Oh my goodness, if I make a mistake, oh man, you are a human being. If you don't make a mistake, how will you learn? You have to learn from mistakes. No one is 100% pure in this world. You have to believe it. So, never inertia, never feel shy, just you should start. What you know? Suppose you are a student, you read in class 10. That means you have been reading English for 10 years. You know 75% English. Just you can't speak English because you don't know what is the procedure. From where you have to start. If you know it, I hope you can speak English properly.
Sir, we have come to end of the program. We have to finish today's program. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us.
Thank you so much too, because really it's a good initiative. If you can continue it, I think people of the country will be benefited, and best of luck.
Dear viewers, we have discussed many things about English. We would like to make you understand how can we learn English, how can we keep it in ourselves. There is an exciting announcement that if you are interested to attend this program, our door is always open for you. You can feel free contact with us 01716 346975 and mail englishcenterpoint@gmail.com. Before ending our program, I am requesting you please subscribe our channel and share it on your Facebook profile. No more today. See you next episode. Today's for Allah Hafiz. Best of luck.